Hello, Just Ezra. How are you? Happy Halloween. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's an okay day here at the Bear Den. We are just beginning our Halloween festivities. Thank you. It's good to see you. I know I have been in short supply lately, but there's reasons for everything. Oh, I should start a poll and ask people what their favorite Halloween candy is. Let's do that. Okay, I just have to start typing. I see now. Thank you for your patience, Ezra. Al, how are things? Boo, and happy Halloween to you. Yep. Oh, goodness. So we're a little messed up today because we don't have our tripod. It's in the other room, and we're not walking to get it. So there's that. Oh, you like Whoppers. My mom likes those too. I haven't had a Whopper in quite a while. A lot of people, when I worked at Dairy Queen years ago, would come in and get the malt powder in their shakes and do malt shakes with chocolate. So it would kind of taste like Whoppers. Twix are good. I like Twix. I have been really liking Reese cups or Reese pumpkins this Halloween. Has been the candy I've been going with. Um, I can't believe how tiny they are, though. Frozen Twix, yeah, that is really good. I used to like freezing my candy at Easter time, and so um, I like a lot of candy frozen, especially peanut butter and caramel. So, oops. Okay, good. Hi, Derek. I hope you're having a good day too. Hello, Dexter. How we doing? I hope everyone at work is having a good day and it ends quickly. So, I didn't look up what national day it is, but I know it is Halloween and Samhain. So, happy Halloween to everyone who celebrates that. Happy Samhain to everyone who celebrates that. Sorry, my camera's real shaky today. I'm holding it in my hands and it's just not doing great. Maybe so. We might have to do that. I have not seen my cat this morning. I don't know if she went to a party and just left me alone or what we're doing. But Calliope apparently is on assignment. Um, we've had a little bit of catastrophe here at the Bear Den the last couple weeks. She may be delivering pizza. I sure hope she remembers to bring some home if that's the case. I actually had Totino's pizza last night for dinner. I'm not sure what I'm going to have for dinner today. I have I've had a lot of medical shit go on in the last week or two, so we're kind of rough. That's okay, disgusting. I like Thanksgiving too. But in any case, if anybody happens to be in the neighborhood and drops by my house, however old you are, I'll give you some candy as long as I have any. We did not get a pumpkin this year and we didn't decorate the outside. Just Ezra, my favorite holiday is usually Halloween. This one's a little different than Halloween's past, but it's usually Halloween or Christmas, depending on what all we can do. Well, it's Halloween chosen. Of course, I'm supposed to be scary. Boom. Anywho, happy Halloween to you, Death. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Merry Christmas, disgusting fan. You're allowed to like whatever you want in here. We have unconditional positive regard. I do like the lights on Christmas. A lot of people have put up Halloween lights around here as well, and a lot of neat decorations. I did not get to um did not get to roam. Hello, my monkey. How are you? Hello, Mike. How are you? Good to see you, sweetheart. Oh yes, thank you. I'm really excited. I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to think straight because it was still so early in the morning here, monkey, and my brain hadn't turned all the way on because I hadn't had my morning beverage, but it was close there for a while. I pulled some of those answers out of my butt. Aw, I hate to hear that, Mike. I hope you feel better. It's been rainy and nasty here for the last couple of days, so I am definitely stiff myself. But yeah, Monkey, I'm definitely going to do an unboxing when I get that. Ugh, ain't that the truth, Al? Just nastiness. That's a great idea, Monkey. I didn't even think about that, that I should do an unboxing. Yeah, I'm so excited to get that. So I won a trivia contest on our moderator, the Bald Icons channel this morning. So that's what we're talking about. Oh no, I hate to hear that, Mike. That's not a good start to the day. Yeah, but the beanie was cool. That's what I was most excited about, was getting the beanie. And the keychain's pretty sweet too. I kept fat fingering the answers. I honestly don't wear beanies in the intended season for beanies. I usually just wear, I don't know. I haven't had a cool beanie in a while to wear. I saw he was on so early today and I missed it, so I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch War of the Worlds. Oh, anyways, while you guys are here, if you want to watch Mercury Theater's broadcast of War of the Worlds, please go to, I'm going to screw that up, Random Street Theater and check that out. I did not watch either. I caught maybe a minute of it because I was trying to assemble myself for the day, and this is as far as we've gotten. But I'm not surprised you did really well, Monkey. Cookies and puppies. Oh, that I would get kidnapped over the animal. I would be like, oh, how cute. The last ER is switched, I think, Monkey. I might be wrong. I really don't remember. I know it when I have to type it, and then after that, I just blank out. Apologize for the janky camera angle. I really should go just get my tripod, but it's a long walk. But I wanted to come on for a little bit, to let you all know that I am indeed alive. Reports of my demise have been overly stated. And because I love Halloween and wanted to to tell everybody happy Halloween. Oh, I did see your short on the Dr. Pepper Jack Links. Part of me wants to try them, but part of me hates Dr. Pepper. But I do want to try them just to see if they actually, because Dr. Pepper actually does go really nice on meat. Hello, team off. Sorry. Joe likes Dr. Pepper. He gets it a lot. He and my mom usually kill a 2-liter at family holidays. It's just not my favorite. I have this week Cherry Pepsi Zero, and I like it, but I don't know. I had a whole 12 pack, and I'm kind of looking forward to the 12 pack being gone. This is the longest I've had a 12 pack of soda in a while. Oh, Pepsi all the way, Kev. I love Pepsi. I'm actually a do zero girl, but I would drink Pepsi before Coke. My goodness, it says I only have one person in here, but you're all talking, so that has to be wrong. Yeah, definitely Pepsi, though. I don't particularly care for this angle. I'm not looking my best. Mellow Yellow was really good. I liked it. It's hard to find around here. It does say two. What did I... Crush. I had Orange Crush 0 last week, too. I'm not surprised. Sal, hello. How you doing? I used to drink a lot of Mountain Dew when I was younger, but I've switched to diet soda. Diet or zero. Now, I've heard they have Pepsi Max in the UK, and we don't have it here, and I've wanted to try it. Okay, I'm doing good, Sal. Happy Halloween to you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So is anybody in costume today? I just have a shirt that says, with a pumpkin on it, that says, due to inflation, this is my Halloween costume. Oh, what you going as? Oh, Mars is good. You're going as a food stamp. I should have known you would pick something like that. That's awesome. I hear you, Monkey. I definitely have a scary face on this year. Jelly, how we doing? Good to see you. That's funny. Hello, Anne. We're just chilling here having a stream, Jelly. Nothing exciting. Apologize for the camera. Not on tripod today, so we're moving a lot. But, well, we are not moving a lot out of the chair. The camera is moving a lot. I agree with you, Larita. I do tend to like chocolate candy a little better, but I really like dots. Everyone is getting naked at 1 p.m. if y'all stick around. Absolutely. I am 100% naked right now. I do too, Elle. I haven't seen her in a very long time. That's the thing, is people come and go and move on to greener pastures or what have we. I have not checked the Bear Den Discord in months. I probably ought to do that. I just didn't keep up with it. So the content on the channel is probably going to change a little bit on account of, well, the things. And I may be uploading a little less frequently. But I definitely wanted to jump on at least a little bit and tell you guys hey and so on. Yep. Hello, Secure. How are you? Thanks for dropping back in. But I was so excited for War of the Worlds and I completely missed it. Oh, nice. Hello, Ampero. Happy Halloween. I know a lot of people don't celebrate Halloween for whatever reason, and that's fine. Yeah, I can watch on the rewind. Maybe I'll put it on the big TV. Also, Joe has started a channel. Joe Junkwax. At Joe Junkwax, I think is the channel name. He opens baseball cards a lot, so if you guys want to check him out, that would be cool. He only does shorts now, so hasn't quite worked up to the live streaming of it all. I still have a review in my shorts, and you wear shorts. I wore shorts yesterday. I just gave up on life altogether and threw on my shorts. But what is your favorite Halloween candy? Oh, Neil just posted something. My notifications just went off. And thank heavens for my notifications, or I'd miss everything. I really even haven't been on here a lot. I've blown through chapters. Surprised some people have still let me have my wrench. But that's okay. I will be modding here, there, and everywhere. Ugh, goodness. I need to get the big brush. So, a lot of interesting things have been happening down my way this week. They found a kid wandering along Interstate 90 in Silver Creek the other day. Of course, they charged the parents. The funny thing about it is they found the kid because Child Protective Services was already there making a house call. And then it's like, oh, the kid is gone. Well, that, of course, somebody had already pulled over. Thank you. I appreciate that. I definitely do not feel like myself right now. Um, so thankfully somebody had pulled over, got the kid to safety, and then got the parents, or the parents got charged. So I was really baffled by that. Trying to think what else is going on. My memory is just shot right now. I could get into the whole messy health situation I'm in right now, but I don't really want to talk about it. I want to talk about other stuff. Suffice it to say, a lot of upcoming testing and things stink. Oh, you caught a bullfrog. I used to love to catch frogs. My great grandma had um near she had a house near a little pond, and so there was like a lot of frogs. I'm not quick enough to catch it now, but that's cool. A lot of cool things outside. We're getting ready to winterize the house. Yeah, the kid probably was carrying a pistol and a fifth of Jack. Um, so we're gonna plastic the windows. I don't know if we're doing that this weekend or what's going on, but so we're plasticking the windows and rearranging the house a little bit. Necessity has dictated that we move some items around for easier ingress and egress. Chesticles! I haven't seen that word in a while. Oh, hello, Ron. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, Doctor Who What Where. I hope everyone's having a great day. I do not have my costume on yet, but maybe I'll post a picture later this evening. I don't think I've seen Phil in a couple days. Not here, but over on Neil's. It's going to be weird, Neil's new stream schedule, but I think it'll be good. Maybe it'll help things a little, progress a little more. But yeah, definitely for the time being, I am going to be very inconsistent in my uploads, and we're just going to have to roll with it. But as I said, if you get bored, you can always go to @Joe'sJunkWax and watch Mr. Mary open cards and such. Ugh. Don't like my face today. I don't want to turn off the camera, though, because then, it won't show people I'm here. That would be funny. I never did make the second gnome that I wanted to for Halloween. I liked the first one I made around August for Halloween, but I didn't like how the haunted house turned out. I think I can do better eventually. I know, it's so cool that Doctor Who's in here. How is the new job, Doc? I hope it's going well. There's nothing wrong with that. That is good for preventative measures. It is going to rain here. I can see the cloud out the window over the next house. It is definitely going to rain. I used to go to this annual Halloween party my best friend's family would put on. The dead best friend, not the live one. Anyway, dead best friend's family would put on a Halloween party, and they would have piñatas, and they had certain age groups, the young teenagers had one, the kids and stuff, and she would put different things in there. And my point for bringing that up is one of the things she would put in the older kids, college age, would be condoms and lighters, because almost all of us smoked back then. Cigarettes, I mean. Well, some smoked other stuff, but them was the days. And I don't even know if Miss Frances is still alive. I'm going to have to figure that out. I have lost touch with a lot of people and stuff over the years, but Halloween's always been one of my favorite holidays. I actually, honestly, have made more of my costumes homemade than I have bought, but my younger brother buys really cool costumes every year, and we always used to dress up when we worked at Walmart. Doctor Who, I always liked that work schedule better too. I would rather work 10 hours, 4 days a week, and have 3 days off. I think that's great. I'm not being anything this year, just myself with a t-shirt. I don't even have a headband or anything. I usually buy something goofy, but I don't even think I have a headband. I have my 4th of July headband, but that would look kind of silly. Oh, nice. Is it a government job or is it private? Ah, the wind. Don't worry about it. You're too pretty to go to work. That's all you need to know. Long-term temporary contract. Okay, cool. Yeah, I definitely need. You want to be a pawn star. Okay. Well, we'll get you a black and gold polo shirt and send you on your way. Best I can do is 250. I like friends with benefits. Or like friends with benefits. You know what barter means. Yep, I sure do. What time is it getting to be? On your last roll of COVID toilet paper. Yeah, I think there's going to be a degree of hysteria for the next little bit. That's pretty cool. I have not. I kind of, I don't know, I feel like maybe I should do extra stuff right now. Feel like I should definitely be taking more precautions, personal protective wise. It's fake. I've heard that a lot of them are fake. Or staged, at least. Maybe not fake, but staged. Like, they may actually do the transaction, but it's definitely. You know, Doctor Who, I've seen a lot of shows about Detroit, and I kind of don't think I want to go there either. I watch a streamer that's from there, and just even the pretty stuff he shows, I'm still like, I have family in Sterling Heights. I have a great aunt and second cousins who live up that way. Second cousins? I guess. First cousin once removed. I'm not sure how it works, but anyway, my grandmother's brother's family lives up there. I've been watching a lot of, like, I used to watch a lot of Vegas streamers as well. And after watching it, I kind of don't think I would love going there as much as I thought I would. Right. I thought they had to hold the items for 24 hours, but I don't know. It may depend. I know in North Carolina they had to hold stuff for 24 hours before they could sell it. I actually kind of don't know how pawning stuff for money works. Or I don't mean like that. I I don't know. I've never been to a pawn store. Carrie, hi honey. How are you? Happy Halloween. It's early for you. Makes sense, Doctor Who. So far this Halloween, I have watched It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, and I watched the 1985 Garfield Halloween story also. I like to watch a lot of kid cartoons for Halloween and like holidays and stuff. It's just nostalgia for me. But we're at the circle, it comes down to now. Just stay the night, living on love show. The night before Halloween, Devil's Night, depending on where you are. We didn't really have a lot of shenanigans for Devil's Night in my area that I'm aware of. Hello, Evan. I'm afraid I don't. I'm sorry. But welcome back in if you've been here before. I hope you're having a good Halloween. Yes, I totally forgot about that. I think that turns. It's having an anniversary this year. I want to say 50, but I'm not sure if I'm right. Favorite Halloween candy is Smarties. I haven't had a Smartie in a hot minute, but I like them. Yep, I forgot I used to watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Candy corn. I don't really mind candy corn. I wouldn't go out of my way to eat it, but it's all right. Smarties made me dumber. Gary, you can see better days, but it's only in your heart. Oh, Funk Nonta Gambello. Okay. I do remember you from the music stream. Z- yeah, I really don't like that YouTube's done away with the display names and does your handle instead. I There's absolutely no way to change it. They have done it themselves and Evan, I delete all my music streams because they do get copyright against them, so I delete them rather than try to edit everything out. Smarties were made on World War II gunpowder pellet machines post World War II. I did not know that. That's kind of neat. Uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. But gunpowder and lead. I don't mind it either. Gas does have a good smell. I forget what other thing is really weird that I like to smell. I actually don't mind oil, like motor oil. I released a new song and all my music videos are an art studio, so if you play XXX in the background, you don't have to worry about copyright. If it's songs on YouTube. Oh, good to know. Hello, George Harris. How are you? Pop Rocks Candy is good. Scent of Pretty Woman. I try to smell good. Actually, a lot of times I smell very neutral because a lot of the stuff I have to use doesn't have a smell. Well, I should hope you smell like a dude. Blood smell, or iron smells different too. Do I know Noble Manor Haunt? I do not. Yep, it started to rain. I knew it would. What do I smell like? I would say probably the strongest smell on me is my shampoo. So Herbal Essences, Rose Hips, and Elegante is usually what I smell like. However, if I have the only perfumey stuff I really use is there's this line of knockoff perfumes, and the one that's, you know, the ones that are like, if you like blah 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 perfume, try this knockoff. So that one I like. If you like Ed Hardy by Christian Audigier, you'll love Inked. So I smell like that sometimes when I can find it. I absolutely do not use Jill's Old Spice. It Joe's Old Spice smells so strong that when he's showering, I can smell him all the way in the bedroom. That's how strong that stuff is. Oh, wow, Evan, that's cool. Rub bacon grease behind your ears. Oh, Lord. I have worked in so many food jobs, and that is the worst thing when you can, before you get in the shower and you come home and you can smell yourself. Like, I used to work at Subway, so I would smell like wet Subway bread, and Dairy Queen wasn't as bad. Um, but when I worked at Jack in the Box, that was another one where I just had to come home and shower before I did anything because I was so gross. It drives cats and dogs crazy. I do not know where my cat is. She must be having a day. I misjudged how many pops I would need today. So I carried over 2, cans and spray your pot with butter all over it, definitely. Evan, I'm not playing music right now. Thank you, though. She's on a spook mission over to. You never know. Evan, I'm not going to play music right now. I kind of am just enjoying the live and talking to you guys. Oh, we're up to 11 likes. Moving right along at the speed of sound. I am so excited. Well, that's good, Evan. You know, she probably would be. My cat would be one of the cats that would steal something and just try to start an Ella or for no reason. I mean, it's not like Little Miss has any reason to be unhappy in the house. She's got a whole play area over there. She has her own, scratch post intermittently throughout the house. She has toys, her own fountain, because Little Miss needs running water. Yes, my cat has a fountain. But I could do that, Mike. I don't think I will, but that's a great idea. We'd have to start the Bear Den OnlyFans for that. Ow. I could just paint a jack-o'-lantern on and roll with it. Probably get more views. Very well, Evan. Whatever you say. Bear Den OnlyFans. Absolutely not. Even if I were getting paid, I just don't think I could do it. I don't know how the text corrupted Ev. I was catching up with one of my old participants, and she's like, hey, do you think you could plug my OnlyFans? So for her, I will. Cal Liskey's her name on OnlyFans. Sock puppets on Brass Pool probably would be big money maker. I don't think she's single. And oh, that's awesome, Carrie. I don't know. She might be single, but I think she might be a little much. Jamestown. I remember while she was at respite, we watched Supernatural about 1,000 times. That was so rough. Okay. Little much is 2 clicks past fire drill. Yeah, kind of. Lot of baggage there. But yeah, so I'm like, great. Sure, I'll shout out your OnlyFans. I'm like, I am not that big on YouTube, my friend. But I know people who are, so you never know. Lot of baggage at airport. Yeah, for sure. Oh man. I can just look at myself and tell that we're having a rough go of it. Things will be better soon, though. I am going to have to get off and make phone calls shortly. I'm going to have to yell at people, and I hate yelling at people. I just wish people would do what they said they were going to do the first time, and I wouldn't have to. But I wonder what I will have for dinner tonight. I kind of feel like soup. My stomach's not tolerating anything right now. Well, I will be yelling at medical professionals who are supposed to be arranging a test for me that I actually really need because I can't get the medicine without the test, and I'm really jacked up. Thump a friend on the knuckles. They make them. In 3 months, we stayed in Jamestown, haven't. And diplomats play. And diplomats play with Transformers, G.I. Joe, and Thundercat. Thump a friend on the knuckles. Make him say, Mike, honey, what? What are we doing? I'm so confused. I recognize all of those words you said. However, I don't know if you meant them in the order you meant to say them in. Oh, chicken pot pie soup video. I did. Did I see that? I think I saw that. Yeah, it blows. He may very well be huffing gasoline as we speak. Oh, maybe I didn't then. I don't think I did. It's okay. Anybody can say whatever they want in here within reason, so long as they're not trashing me. And they can even trash me a little bit. I don't mind, but it's when we get ridiculous. About an hour ago. Then I probably didn't see it. I must get that note up, or that review up. It's a Ludacris song. I see. I didn't recognize it. That's why I'm like, what is this boy talking about? This man talking about? Oh, nice. I'll have to check it out. The more I eat, the more I eat at certain restaurants, the more I'm just like, I really need to get back in the kitchen and make shit. because I just, I hate eating somewhere and being like, I know I could do better than this. And I mean, I'm not a Michelin star chef or anything, but I make good food. I mean, there's some things people probably make better than I do, but well, I say a lot in my videos, and I don't realize I do until I listen back. And I hate listening back to my videos. Like, if Joe's watching my short next to me, I can't even listen to it. If you say a lyric, yeah, I'll do my best. One more night to the object. Yes, indeed. That is Aaron Neville and Linda Ronstadt, and I don't know much. I don't know much. Oh, yeah. I think the song is I Don't Know Much. But I don't know if the title is I Don't Know Much or if it's a. Yes! Oh, very well. I am on my way. Look at this man. I can't believe I got that. Man, I'm doing real good at trivia today if I am not doing good at anything else. I don't think we lost Carrie, but we may have. Carrie, are you still with us, buddy? It was early morning there. She might have had to go get her food. But so is anyone putting up their Christmas tree tomorrow morning? I know I have known people over the years who put up their Christmas tree on November 1st. And I do love Christmas trees. I love lights. They do make me happy. However, we usually do not decorate for Christmas until the Saturday after Thanksgiving. Sometimes. We did not put out our Halloween decorations this year. We didn't get a pumpkin. We're just doing the candy and the trinket bowl. It's just been an off year. I don't know why. Things are thingy. But hopefully we'll do more for Christmas. I figured. But I kind of can't wait to see it either. You sexy. But yep, a gal I used to work with put her Christmas tree up November 1st. I don't know. Maybe this year I kind of want new ornaments, but we usually do blue and silver for Christmas because blue is my favorite color. So we usually do blue and silver decorations, and I am excited. Holidays are difficult sometimes. They're not as bad now, but as an elder woman in the tribe, like a lot of stuff, I kind of do a lot of stuff. I'm not the lead lady yet. My mom still does most things, but you know, I'm definitely a Thanksgiving sous chef and Christmas sous chef. And it's just a lot of planning. Like, we've already started to buy Christmas presents, which I'm glad for because it's a little easier to spread it out. We don't buy for everybody in my family. Like, we buy for the kids and the elder members of the tribe. Evan, if you want to make a second channel for Minecraft, you absolutely should. Yeah. What happened to my my arm. Yeah, this is, as you can see, there's a hole in the center. Uh, they got me with an IV. Well, they didn't get the IV in right, actually, so they had to take it out, and it left this giant bruise. Yeah. I'm just going to tell people I fought a lion on my mission work, but yeah, the truth of it is it's an IV bruise. I have another one on my left hand, too. They had to put 2 in me because they were doing the medicine and one couldn't stop. So they had to give me a second one to do contrast for imaging in, which they never actually did the imaging. So this was attempt number 1. And they finally got it in on my hand, and I had the second one in the crease of my elbow. It blew real bad. Various 10-0 for death matches. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even realize I could see it. Yep. But yeah, the poor girl felt terrible. Yeah, 2 in me. I wish they would have put 2 in the back of my head because the medicine going in hurt like hell. I'm just like, okay, this is terrible. And after I get the test that they're supposedly ordering and sending the order to the place, whatever, I wish I would have gotten the order and been able to do it myself. I might actually have to go back in to get more medicine because they have to do it intravenously, and if they screw up that can make me become a statistic. He did get 2 in the back of his head. One of my favorite Joe Pesci movies ever was My Cousin Vinny. I thought that was so cool. And Home Alone. That was a good movie for its time. The two of you. I also used to really like The Sopranos, but of course I like The Sopranos. Nobody's surprised. But she is so pretty, that Marissa Tomei. I can't believe she never married. She was good in anger management too. I'm trying to think who I wanted to look like when I was a little girl. I don't remember. Because she won't meet you at Olive Garden. That is a shame, Al. If I knew anybody halfway decent, I'd send them your way, but the only friends I have, I'm just like, ooh, you know, you just don't want to be the one that's like, here, let me introduce you to my friend and let my friend ruin your life, you know. My matchmaking days are over. I'm trying to think if I ever did introduce anybody that's still together. I always wished I had blonde hair. I never was happy with my dark hair until I got older. Well, it's just all the men seem to prefer the blonde girls, which is fine, but matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find. Catch me a catch. It's not Valentine's Day yet, although there is Valentine's Day stuff out in some stores. My favorite Chef Boyardee? Mm, hmm. I haven't had it in a while. Happy Halloween, Jason. Hope all is well with you. Um, I like the one with the little meatballs. I don't remember what it is, but I like the one with the little meatballs. That's true. Oh, Honey Mary cannot Tootsie Roll. I will break my knees more than they already are broken. But thank you for asking. Or unless you were like, hey, I want a Tootsie Roll, that's a different story. They did have a nice Tootsie Roll assortment bag this year at Walmart. My neighbor passed out Tootsie Rolls last year, and she wanted to go inside, so she dumped the rest in our candy bowl. Oh, duh. I forgot about the question. Sorry, Jason. I forgot about the question, to be honest. I totally took that the wrong way 100%. My bad, dude. That was a funny mistake. Mary must be wanting to twerk. No, sir. Even when Mary could twerk, Mary did not twerk in public. So, I am a middle aged woman. I am beyond that. Although some of my friends still do, and blessings to them. I can't believe I goofed up like that. Because Jason doesn't normally say stuff like that, so it caught me off guard. And I I thought wrong. I just thought all the way wrong. Is there a candy that involves meat? Candied bacon? Tablesmashers.com. I haven't even seen uh what's his name? The guy who started that whole thing. I haven't even seen him in Baz's streams. I don't know if candied bacon counts as candy, though. That's the thing. Let's see if I can get this to work. Green screen. We will pick. I can't get it to work. Anyways. Internet says beef thicken is a meat candy. Okay, cool. Anyways, my friends, give me a couple minutes and I'll be right back. Thank you. I hope you're still here when I get back. Hi, friends. Sorry for the wait. Okay. Oh, Baz, what's up, dude? Okay, no problem. Okie dokie. Okay. Excuse the state of me right now, but it is what it is. As good as it gets, I'm afraid. But happy Halloween. Ugh. Yeah, the transportation modes here at the Bear Den leave something lacking, so. You know how it is when you like climb up a hill and you don't want anybody to know you're fighting for your life with your air. That's where we're at. However, oh, Mike retracted a message. Very well. Dosser, what's up? Thank you guys for coming in. I'm afraid I'm not doing anything too exciting, just having a chair chat with you fine people and letting you all know I am alive and well. Well, maybe not well, but well enough. We have not located the cat in my travels, but I imagine she'll be around at some point. But I figured I would stay on here and talk for a while. Oh, yeah, I got plenty of time. Might just hang out on here until, I don't know. Oh, that hand swelled up. Dosser, it is 1:43 p.m. So about quarter to 2. I absolutely have no consistent upload schedule whatsoever. What's my type? Misty. Mine too. I just had me a nice little Reese's pumpkin, and by little I mean little. They were skimpy this year. Either that or Joe couldn't find the right kind. Happy Halloween, everyone, who I haven't said to. Type of what, Mr. Mike? Oh. Tell me again. Yeah, definitely small. I think we got the miniature candy and not fun size. I didn't see what Joe brought. I'm gonna have to put on a long sleeve shirt. I didn't realize how banged up my arms are. Anyways. Oh, okay. That's strange. All sorts of funkiness has been happening on the tube today. Somebody had typed something and it didn't type out English, it typed some other webbings or something. Well, Misty, I had to go to a fine place where I was detained for a couple of days and people jabbed needles in my arms. So, yeah, I was in hospital for a couple of days. It sucked. I'm glad I'm home. You won! That is so cool. I agree with you, Baz. I love some Skittles. I like all candy, most of them. I'm not as big on like caramels, like Werther's, and I'm not as big into caramel and butterscotch, but I like most candies. You know what's really good? The colored Tootsie Rolls, like the vanilla flavor and strawberry flavor. I also really like Sour Patch Kids. I did. I was so excited that I won the quiz because I was half awake and my fingers are just not typing proper. I understand, Misty. I can't do Dr. Pepper for kind of the same because somebody ruined it for me too. And I can't even smell Dr. Pepper sometimes, but I am going to try the Dr. Pepper jerky because that looked interesting. And you know, they used to have Lip Smacker Dr. Pepper, and I really liked it. It didn't taste, or yeah, I guess taste is the right word, but maybe it didn't smell like Dr. Pepper. So that was really good. I'm trying to think what other mischief Miss Mary's been getting into, but that's honestly it as the hospital stay. But got another round of tests to go, and then depending on the tests, we can do some stuff, and things should hopefully be better. But yeah, I was so excited. I won trivia today. That was really cool. Oh yeah, Baz. Joe likes dark chocolate. I always give him the dark chocolate. Oh wow, that's really cool. Before you came in, Misty, I was telling everybody about an annual Halloween party I used to go to with my dead best friend's family, and they would do pinatas, and you could win all sorts of cool stuff out of it. Yeah, you're back. Yep, I'm back. How did Dr. Pepper's wife die? Hmm, I'm not sure. There's the cat. Where have you been? I've been doing this whole thing without you. 7 Up killed her. Get it. Do you want to come say hi to the audience? No? Okay. He peppered her to death. Oh my. Chore. It says nobody's in here. That can't be right. Yeah, me too. I'm glad to be home. Temporarily, maybe, but home nonetheless. I had to agree to a lot of unjust terms and conditions for my release, but oh, goodness. Did I tell them where the gold was? Absolutely not. I'm no snitch. Tell me again. The wind sounds like it is going to blow my house apart. I hope not. So, in other tragedies, you remember how I like hold this thing in my hand and fidget with it? It is unhinged. That's okay, Al. We will see you later. Thank you for dropping in. And happy Halloween to you. I am just going to hang out here and talk to whoever shows up. Or I'll think of something witty and brilliant to say. Maybe not so much on the witty and brilliant, but much love, Al, much love. Man, speaking of much love, I was promised Lettuce Market U's return, and I have seen him nowhere. Misty, have you seen Lettuce? I have seen no Lettuce. But, anyways, I lied and told her I loved her, and she didn't care, but anyway, I told her we could be friends, and she didn't care, but anyway. And I don't remember the rest of that song. That's a good costume, Mist. I'm gonna post a picture with my Halloween shirt on later, even though I'm not feeling so rock star. I try to take pictures on the holidays, at least. I I always hope that myself. Yeah. There. That's somewhat okay. Ugh. I lied until I left her. Mm. He bamboozled us. He may have. I was so sad. I wanted to, just didn't care, but anyway. I don't know why I have Blues Traveler in my head, but that's what we're working with today. Oh, goodness. Happy Halloween to everybody who's just joining us. I hope you're all having a fabulous day and getting lots of good treats. I know. I always, sometimes I would tune in just to hear what he was going to say that day. Oh, his rants were second to none. I love his rants. But then when the whole controversy about he and Jen came out, I was like, what? No way. Treat before ghost hunt. All right, Baz. Baz, how long is it until your ghost hunt? Does it start? I never remember. Can you, how many hours? I forget the exact amount of time difference. 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. 3 hours. Okay, so 5. And which channel is it on? The Icon channel or the other one? Thought it was the Icon channel. I miss. Yep, probably. Trick or treating actually starts here about then, but I am not sure if I'm. Okay, Bald Icon Paranormal. Cool. I will make sure I am there. I don't know how you keep up with 3, my friend. I have a hard time keeping up with one. Arthur! Happy Halloween, my friend. How are you and Wes? I've been hoping I'd run into you. I miss you. Oh, I'm pretty rock star. I guess I'm okay. I feel much better now that I got on here to talk to you guys. I was nervous about getting back on and talking, but it's not so bad. And then once I actually start to do it, it's better. I agree with you, Arthur. Chocolate is my favorite too. But the non chocolate things I like are Sour Patch Kids, Dots, Skittles, oh, and Starburst. I forgot all about Starburst. I really like the lemon Starburst. And the pink, of course. Everybody likes the pink. Mikey! Oh, and I like gumdrops and jelly beans, raindrops on roses, whiskers on kittens. I'm okay, Arthur. It's been a time, but I'm alive. Everybody's got a little hole in the middle. Everybody does a little dance with the devil. I've been dealing with a lot, but I'm trying to be strong. I 100% understand that. Maybe not exactly your situation, but the dealing with a lot. Yeah, it has. It was just raining a few minutes ago. Now it stopped. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real, and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Living is easy with eyes closed. Dang, I can't remember the rest. Good grief, guys. I can't remember one whole song. And I don't have another device handy where I can have the lyrics in front of me and then sing. I don't know how good it sounds, Arthur, but yeah, I'm breaking into random song. Let me love you. Oh, I love Dominic the Donkey. Jiggity jiggy haw hee haw, it's Dominic the Donkey. Jiggity jiggy haw hee haw, the Italian Christmas donkey. Oh, I don't remember. La 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 da la 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 da da. Let me love you tonight. There's a million stars in the sky. Let me love you tonight. I'll make everything alright. Still feel the same every time I see your name. Jiggity jiggy haw hee haw, it's Dominic the donkey. I feel like there's a delay between what I say and what you guys say, but I might be wrong. Who liked who? Me love you tonight. Make everything alright. Say your prayers at dawn. Don't forget my son to include everyone. Oh, yeah. Okay, I know who Misty's talking about. We were talking about somebody we know and the troubles they had with their ex. Oh, I absolutely do not fancy Ben. I don't even know where Ben is. We won. And I'll never unblock him, ever. He insulted my artistic process. It's not easy being Mary sometimes. Especially when I'm in the middle of a craft. My hands aren't working. It's not going well. Am I going to be here later? Arthur, I probably will not. Not until probably. If I do come, it'll probably be after trick or treating hours, which end here at 7. And I don't know. Depending on how I feel, I might do a music stream. I feel like doing a music stream. But maybe I'll be on around like 9, 9:30. Unless I watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Oh, I understand, Arthur. I'm not my best right now either. But you feel better. Could play Spooky Tuesday. I might play Halloween songs for like the first half hour or hour. Oh, I wish my hands were working. Apparently, after the medicine, we'll be good as new. We just have to get the test to get the medicine. And they haven't called me to say when the test was. Bastards. But they gave me the medicine to take before the test without telling me when the test was. So I have the medicine, or some the I have the test medicine, not the medicine I can take after we get the test. It's all very confusing and very annoying. Anyway, in the meanwhile, um the getting around of it all is not going so great. I don't like it. But things are how they are. And it is what it is and was what it was. Kisses to my exes who don't give a shit about me. Kisses, kisses to the next one who says they can't live without me. We break up, then we make up, then you say we never call me. But I still got the number in the necklace. Kisses to my exes. I don't know why I'm singing Tate McRae like I'm a young one, but oh, I'm sorry, sorry that you love me. Change my mind up like it's a work on me. Oh, I'm sorry, sorry that you love me. Change my mind up, it's a work on me. Let's try the green screen again. No, I didn't want to highlight, you bastard. I don't know why I'm calling everybody bastards today, but how dare you block my green screen? Oh, can't see the cat. That's kind of cool. So it looks like I have a giant cat behind my head. Anyways, I added a Q&A sticker. I want to add another. All right, people. So, while I am here, I'm going to talk about a couple of different Halloween costumes I've had over the years. And I had started to write a Facebook post, but apparently they limit you on what you can say. So I'm going to say it here. I don't know who's all in here, and it doesn't matter. I hope someone's in here so I'm not talking to myself, but even if I am, I just want to say this chunk, so I don't know. Maybe my nieces and nephews see this part and hear some of Auntie Mary's rantings, if you will. So I went to a Catholic school when I was a kid. Um, Very snooty, very richy type place. And my parents were poor. They were young. They were 17 when they had me. So when I was in kindergarten, they were probably 23. Maybe even younger than that. And so money was really tight. And I remember it was Halloween costume day at school. And part of the thing about being Mary is somebody always shows up to lend a hand, which I'm very fortunate about. I may not be money rich, but I'm rich in I have people that have my back. And so, anyway, my mom and my aunt had come up with a little Bumblebee Halloween costume, and I'm probably going to cry for a second, so bear with me. And they stood in the bathroom at school, and they dressed me in all black, and they had yellow electrical tape. I have not tried the Harry Potter jelly beans, but I hear they're delicious. I actually found out I'm a Slytherin by a test the other day, but that was crazy. Oh yeah, the one jelly bean game with the nasty flavors. I don't like that game. I don't like to be grossed out food wise. So with yellow electrical tape, my black pants, I think it was a black leotard and black sweatpants. Uh, they made that costume, and they had, I want to say it was one of my mom sold Avon at the time, which is a makeup brand here in the United States. And so she would have these little testers that you could test eyeshadow on, and it looked like a mask. So I had one of those masks on, and it was, oh, they had painted it orange somehow. I don't remember how. And I had a cute little stinger. And I really liked that Halloween costume until some stupid little kid came up behind me and said my costume was stupid. And my parents didn't love me because they couldn't get me a better costume. Anyways, so that's the part where Mary might cry a little. But Mary's parents did love her very much and still do. I'm lucky enough that they're both still alive. So that was my bumblebee costume. Then one year I was a potato, which was really cool because it was made out of like a potato burlap sack. And um it had my mom had made like she made it look like it was a lady potato with, eyeshadow and stuff. So that was really cool. And then one year, um, I had started to write about this on Facebook, and then something happened and my whole friggin' post deleted. So, anyways, one year when I was in college, I was maybe, I want to say I had just turned 21, or I was turning 21. And dead best friend's family had the Halloween party I was talking about with the pinatas and stuff. And it was my first year going there. And again, another year where Mary didn't have any money. Back then I was blowing it all on booze, but we digress. um, and my aunt lived 15 minutes away from where I was in college. So I would go to her house to do my laundry. And she is a big Pepsi drinker. And we have these things called cubes. I don't know if they're everywhere, but I took the Pepsi cubes and cardboard and I made butterfly wings out of it. And, remembering my little bee Halloween costume from when I was a kid, I just dressed all in black and had my little butterfly wings on. And that year I was with my ex, who was also dead best friend's cousin. So everybody was all kind of in the same friend group. And he had dressed up as Sting, the wrestler, because the lady who held the party, Frances, shout out to her. She always had extra Halloween makeup and stuff if you didn't have costumes, but I didn't know that. So I had already pre-made my own costume. And my ex had black on his lips and he kissed my cheeks. So it looked like I had little spots on my cheeks. And that was cool. So that was the picture that went on the big poster that Miss Frances would make that year. I wish I had a copy of that picture, even though my ex is not my favorite person anymore, but surely was that year. And Halloween, you bastard YouTube, always doing me that way. Anyway, my last Halloween costume that I wanted to bring up, I did the same thing, only I had a white shirt and black sweatpants, and I used white and black electrical tape to make an inmate costume because I was working at Walmart and I felt like an inmate. And so I had my register number as my inmate number. So anyway, that's some of Mary's Halloween memories. Don't know why I wanted to talk about it. I guess just in case somebody ever wanted to know if I remembered stuff. I do. I found pictures of Joe and I, or Facebook had the Facebook memories, and I found a picture of Joe and I during 2020's Halloween, and we had set up a table, socially distanced back then because you had to do that. And we had, I found us with our Halloween masks on that year and the costume I wore to work that year. I think I just recycled my St. Patrick's Day stuff and wore it for Halloween. I just feel funny getting stuff for one certain holiday and not using it again. So those are some of Mary's Halloween memories. During the pandemic, I tried to make the best of it. Like, I always had uh, cool masks that had little designs on them and stuff. But yeah, pandemic Halloween was rough that year. And then we moved into this house, and this house gets a lot of kids usually. And I hope we have enough. They're actually doing a trunk or treat up the block at the fire hall. So I kind of think, with the weather being as it is right now, I don't think we're going to get the amount of kids that I thought we were. So we'll see. And another memory that came up on Facebook today was my cat's first Halloween. And there's an LED light in the pumpkin. And I don't know if you guys remember this, because we're all kind of roughly the same age, at least the people who were in here a few minutes ago. Um, do you remember like having to drip the candle into the jack-o'-lantern and then set the candle into it? That was so dangerous. My poor father. He did everything to make Halloween cool. Like, he always used to, they always made sure all four of us had our own pumpkin. I don't know how they did it, especially because they were probably expensive. But um he would let us pick these designs out of this pumpkin, or out of this book, and he would trace it like to make a template, and then he would carve it all out. And of course, he had four pumpkins to do because there's four of us kids. And I just remember how hard it was the first year I carved my own pumpkin and was trying to put the candle in, and I burnt my arm, and all the things. But just makes you appreciate things. And I know this year in my country, a lot of people are hit hard money wise, and I'm lucky enough that were able to set some money aside to celebrate it, but we did have to make adjustments, and Thanksgiving and Christmas will probably be the same. Uh, Not blaming anything on anyone. It just has felt like the last few years, anytime we've been able to save a little bit of money, prices go up, or, we just keep having to break into our savings. And it's frustrating because you feel like you can't ever get ahead. But, you know, it's not what's under the tree at Christmas, it's who's around the tree. And, Halloween's kind of the same way. It might be a made up holiday, and some people, you know, I was in a group the other day, and people were saying it was anti Christian to celebrate Halloween. And, you know, it kind of made me feel like trash for a minute, not gonna lie. But you know what? I think my chat has frozen. Give me 1 minute. Maybe it didn't. That's okay. But, um, my brain completely shut down. Oh, I was talking about how things are hard right now, money in the country, kind of. And the thing is, it's kind of, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to shift things back so the USA is more self sufficient and make local products, buy local stuff. I understand. And I know it's going to be tight for a little bit, but it doesn't make it any less not hard, you know? But I think everything's going to be okay. I really do. I know everyone's up in roar about Snap, but I think it's going to get figured out one way or another, and I think everything's going to be okay. And, you know, my dad told me that about my health stuff that's going on because it just is what it is. And, you know, if your dad says everything's going to be okay, it is going to be okay. However, it is 2:27, my friends, and I do have to call and light fires under people. And I should probably call my mom because she had called a few minutes ago. So I want to thank you all for being here with me. I wish you all a happy and safe Halloween. And thank you for listening to my stories. I hope to see you all later this evening. If you all have a chance, please check out the ball. Hold on. Let me get this right. Is it Bald Icon Paranormal? Sorry, I'm rolling back because I want to shout out my friend's channel and I don't want to say the wrong one. Oh, Bald Icon Paranormal. Check him out this evening if you're around at the Bald Icon Paranormal. Bald Icon and Paranormal are all capitalized. Check out his ghost hunt this evening. Otherwise, I thank you all for being here and listening to my story. And I hope to see you all again real soon. Happy Halloween. And thank you for stopping by the Bear Den. Bye.